Throughout life, there are moments when we feel a quiet stirring within, an inner prompting that seems to guide us toward deeper understanding, healing, and purpose. These moments are not random. They are part of a greater spiritual unfolding. In many traditions, this process is described as answering a call, an invitation from the soul to step into a more aligned and awakened state. The 6 calls represent fundamental stages in this journey, each one leading to profound growth and transformation. The call to remember is the first and most foundational. It is the moment when we awaken to the realization that we are more than our physical bodies, more than our thoughts and emotions. It is an inner knowing that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. This call invites us to reconnect with our higher self, to strip away illusions of separation, and to remember that we are inherently whole. Many experience this call as an intuitive nudge, a sudden insight, or a deep longing for something beyond the material world. Meditation, reflection, and spiritual study can help anchor this awareness and bring clarity to the journey ahead. Next is the call to heal, which emerges when we recognize the need to release old wounds, limiting beliefs, and emotional blockages that hinder our growth. Healing is not just physical, it is emotional, mental, and energetic. Answering this call requires a willingness to look within, to acknowledge pain without judgment, and to seek balance. Reiki, energy work, therapy, and mindfulness practices are all powerful tools in this process. Healing is not about erasing the past, but about integrating it with love and understanding so that we can move forward with greater ease and authenticity. The call to service follows naturally once healing has begun. This is the realization that our journey is not just for us, it is meant to be shared. Service is not limited to one specific path. It can manifest as teaching, healing, creating, or simply being present for others with compassion. For Reiki practitioners, this call is particularly significant, as it aligns with the practice of offering healing energy to others. True service is never forced or performed out of obligation. It arises organically when we embody love and seek to uplift those around us. The call to love deepens this expansion by shifting our understanding of love from something we seek externally to something we embody. Unconditional love is the highest frequency we can align with, yet it requires practice and patience. This call invites us to love ourselves fully, to extend that love to others, and to recognize that love is not just an emotion, it is a state of being. In Reiki, we experience this call when we allow healing energy to flow through us, recognizing that love is at the core of all true healing. Developing a heart-centered practice, engaging in self-love rituals, and cultivating compassion are all ways to honor this call. The call to create emerges when we realize that we are not just recipients of life, but active participants in its unfolding. Creativity is an essential expression of the soul, whether through art, music, writing, or the simple act of shaping our own experiences with intention. This call encourages us to step beyond fear and self-doubt and embrace the joy of creation. Reiki practitioners often find that their healing work is also a form of creation, as they channel universal energy to bring harmony and transformation. Answering this call means recognizing that we are always in the process of creating. Our thoughts, words, and actions are constantly shaping the world around us. Finally, the call to unity brings everything together. This is the awareness that we are not separate beings but interconnected parts of a vast and infinite whole. In moments of deep connection, whether in nature, in meditation, or in the presence of another, we glimpse the truth that we are all one. This call dissolves boundaries and reminds us that our journey is not just personal, but collective. In Reiki, this understanding is reflected in the idea that universal life force energy flows through all things. When we answer the call to unity, we surrender to the flow of life, trusting that we are supported and that we are never alone. Each of these calls is an invitation to step into greater awareness, healing, and purpose. Some may come in a clear, unmistakable way, while others arrive as gentle whispers over time. No matter where you are on your path, the 6 calls serve as guiding lights, illuminating the way forward. By embracing them, you align more deeply with your soul's purpose and open yourself to a life of greater meaning, service, and connection.